Now stepping that right leg back, we're going to come into warrior two. So feeling into the hip opening opportunity here. Those right toes pointing towards the long end of your mat, left toes pointing towards the short end of your mat. And then before we come into the full expression, straighten that left leg. Rock your hips slightly side to side here. I'm just feeling into any tightness that might be showing up. Now keep the hips level, so we have a nice long torso perpendicular to the earth. And then as you do this, press into that right foot as you now bend the left knee, but don't let those hip bones move. Lengthen your left leg and then bend. So really feel the power of this right glute pressing all the way through that right foot the entire time. Think of this as your anchor, and supporting this movement of that left side. Now, next time you bend that left knee, pause. Draw that tailbone slightly under so you feel both glutes engage. And then open those arms out, keeping shoulders relaxed. Palms can be face up, but we're not tilting forward, nor are we leaning back. So you can maintain a nice level pelvis and tall spine. Now from here, inhale, straighten that front leg, arms reach up. Exhale, we bend. Again, hips don't tilt. Inhale, we lengthen. Exhale, we bend. Spine stays in Tadasana the whole time. We're neither leaning side to side, forward or back, staying centered in that movement. Last one. Exhale, settle in. Maybe go just past your comfort zone here. Maybe we move that left foot out a little further. Maybe those hips come down a little lower, but we're not tilting. If we've done that, bring it back so we can get something good out of it. And then as you're ready, keep that lower body still. Lengthen to the right with your upper body. Peaceful warrior. And then lengthen to the left. Strong root chakra foundation of that lower body. Come back to the right. And back to the left. Keep that breath flowing. And then as we come back to center, straighten that left leg. And we're going to move toward triangle. Now we're letting those hips move for this one. Rock those hips to the right, leading the spine left, and then come back to center. And again, imagine your shoulders are up against that wall so you're not tempted to twist or round that right shoulder forward. Next one, we'll pause. So you can stay right here. If you feel pressure in this left knee, give it a little micro bend so you're not locking it out. And you can certainly lengthen those arms. This is a good one to practice against a wall. So you can feel into that alignment and how the alignment makes a difference. So we get into those parts of the body we're needing to stretch rather than staying locked into a comfortable pattern. So let's come all the way back up now. Warrior two. Deep breath in. Exhale it out. Hands to hips, straighten your left leg. Turn that left foot in now. We're going to pause here through center, both feet parallel. Inhale, arms reach up. Exhale, fold. Your choice to bend those knees. Maybe we stay halfway, or of course we can go all the way down. If you feel an overstretching in that lower back, please bend those knees. And then let the upper body go here, turning the head, release those shoulders, soften your face, and redirect your mind toward your intention. And then before we come on to that other side, we'll just take a little stretch here. So lift your head. If you have a block nearby, you can place your hands on that block. Otherwise, just come onto your fingertips out in front of you. Turn your heels in and your toes out. So feet might be a little wider. And then we're just going to bend the left knee as we shift left. You're going to get deeper stretch that right side. Go a little wider with those feet if you need to. Come back to center. And then lean to the right as you bend that right knee. So the knee should still be on the ankle. That might mean we need a little wider stance. And if you want to lift up those hands onto a block, that can be helpful as well. Let's take it one more each side. And then as you return to center, let's turn those toes back so they're straight ahead. Feet are parallel. Fold one more time here. Let that upper body go. And then as we come on up, bend those knees, hands to thighs, and we come all the way back to stand. Shoulders back, head stacks on top. And we'll take it right on over to that other side. So just turn the right toes out now. Left toes should be right where they need to be. And then just like that first side, it's really tempting to drop that right hip. So keep it level, right? But feel into that shifting side to side. We can get it out of our system so we don't take it into the alignment of the pose. And then leveling off. Notice when it's level, that left glute will engage. It won't engage if we do this. So feel the difference there. We want those gluteal muscles to stabilize, support the hips and lower back. Now from here, keep this stable and just move that right leg, bending and straightening. Now, in order for this to stay stable again, you're gonna have to feel these left glutes, give them a good squeeze and press that energy all the way through the left foot. Actually makes it easier if we use the right muscles. And now next time you bend that right knee, maybe go a little wider with your stance, draw the tailbone under, both glutes engaged here to help you hold. Arms open out as we pause. Breathe in, breathe out. Now keep that lower body still as you inhale to the left, peaceful warrior. I know it's tempting to straighten that right leg, maybe bend the knee a little deeper. Come back to center and then lean to the right. So if we've done our work of the root chakra, we're stable, grounded, we know where the nest is, we know where home base is, then change shouldn't be so overwhelming, right? Because we're grounded, we have a strong foundation. So feel that in this pose. Now, next time we come back to center, pause. Hands to hips. Now straighten that right leg. Now we're going to let those hips move, leading the spine as we rock side to side, preparing for Trikonasana, triangle pose. Now, next time those hips shift left, lengthen your torso to the right. Imagine you're up against a wall. And then maybe extend those arms. And breathe. So if you envision a triangle in your mind, it has no rounded corners or edges. So we're really mimicking that with our body. So if we're rounding through the spine, we've lost the triangle. So see if you can find that length there for the side body strengthening. And then from here, bend that right knee, come all the way back, warrior two. Breathe in, breathe out, hands to hips, straighten your right leg. And then one more time, let's turn that foot in so feet are parallel. Inhale, sweep your arms up. Exhale with the side. Again, your option, pause halfway or all the way. And then from here, you might just have those hands in the middle. Maybe you lengthen those arms out in front of you and pull the hips back for like an extended wide-legged downward dog. Or maybe you want to walk those hands through, deepening that stretch of the back body. But making that choice based on what you're needing, based on how you're feeling. And we'll come into another breath here before we rise up. So pressing those hands out in front of you. You can bring those feet in a little closer to come on up if you like. Bend those knees, hands to thighs. Let's come all the way up. Shoulders shrug up, release back and down. And then turn your head to the right, turn your head to the left, and back to center. Let's step those feet back together and walk them out.